This is for the MASA. This is for the MASA.
Boss Daddy's in the house.
Yeah, now.
How's it going, Boss Daddy? How you been, man?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Just got done with a nice workout. Had myself a little bit of protein, whatnot, you know?
Oh, so it must be smelling, huh?
Yeah, buddy. It might be recorded this time, or it might not be recorded this time.
Okay. So for the listeners, today's topic, we're going to be talking about the chasing your dreams, the good, the bad, the trial, and the errors. And this worked out perfect because this was the first time I really screwed up, and I screwed up bad.
Heck yeah, you did.
Oh, man, not once.
We gotta do this.
Not once, but twice. I had to record you. Now, we're on the third one, right?
Oh, yeah, it was like about two times in one day, and I was like, you know what? Just swing the dead things right. Just give me a call, you know.
But that's what the topic is all about. You're trying to pursue your dream. You're trying to do things. You're gonna screw up. That one was a perfect screw up. But I'm kind of happy it happened with you because Boss Daddy, as embarrassing as it was, it's perfect for the topic. One thing about Boss Daddy, you've chased your dreams. You went for it. You went from a comedian to doing some commercials, little small parts in movies and all such. My thing is, I want you to kind of bring out the harsh reality, the good about it, the bad about it. What's your perspective?
All right, the good about it is that you're actually doing something, There's a lot of people that talk about they want to do this and that and all this freaking fun stuff. The thing is, though, they're just sitting on their asses over there at home, binge watching Netflix and whatnot, and not really doing the damn thing,
Yeah.
It's like the bad thing about it is you start doing exactly what you want to do, and then reality slaps you right upside the head, and you're like thinking to yourself, damn, now I'm in debt, and I gotta find me a job,
So you could say the money situation kind of kicks in?
There's a money situation that kicks in, but the good thing about it, though, is that you tried, And that's when it comes to my motto, and of course, this is my motto, nobody else has it. It's succeed to failure, don't fail to succeed. Basically, keep pushing yourself until you basically fail. And then after that, it's like, heck, you're able to tell your friends and family, hey, at least I was able to do what I wanted to do. What the heck were you able to do?
Yeah, so your whole purpose is just to rub it in? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just rub it in. A little bit of salt in the wound.
I know you did the comedy thing. And I remember last time we were talking about it, you're trying it one way, but you end up going in a different direction, right?
Yeah, it's kind of similar to a tree, It's like basically when you plant a tree, you give it a lot of nurturing, a lot of love, and all that fun stuff, right? And then all of a sudden, the tree starts growing branches, and then that's when you start realizing, well, where do I want to go? Do I want to keep going to the top of the tree, or should I just kind of get off of one of these branches and kind of see where it takes me? A good example is this. I started doing stand-up comedy, right?
Yeah.
And what happened was, then there's acting opportunities and radio opportunities and basically mixed martial arts opportunities.
Is that how you kind of expanded from just doing comedy to actually getting in commercial, like doing all these other extra things? Because you also had a podcast. That's one thing I forgot to mention. Is that what you're talking about? It kind of branched you off. You started doing one thing, and all of a sudden it just led you to all these other things?
Oh, well, podcasting was one of the branches, but of course the first thing I was doing was acting.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened with the podcast, 2010, we voted second place in the state for best podcast, and then afterwards, we did another podcast, which was called MMA Overdose, and that was on ESPN Radio 700 Sports. And we did that for about 6 months, And then after that, I did blogging, and then after that, I became a freaking cage announcer.
You did cage announcing. Nice.
Yeah, like cage announcing. Could like sizing out of that corner, stands about 6'1", blah blah blah. An announcer of the cage.
I remember one time you got on the cage, right? You fought somebody?
Yeah, I fought somebody just for the heck of it, just because I said to myself, you know what? You only live once, YOLO. So I got in there, and the guy freaking beat me. He put his titty in my mouth, and I freaking tapped out, because I was like, dude, this is a hairy, sweaty titty. I'm going to tap out. I'm not a jiu-jitsu master. Jesus,
Hey, you must have a lot of nice bar stories, man.
I got a lot of bar stories. Hey, guy, freaking heck, I ran the strip club. Now
And you're talking about strippers. That's what you're doing right now. You're actually working at a strip club. And for some people, they might think that's, like for younger guy, like, oh, man, that must be an awesome dream. That must be badass. Sometimes it's not what you think, right?
Always freaking complaining and freaking whining and fighting amongst each other. It's like, I don't know, it's like working at daycare or something, It's like, children, shut the heck up, sit down.
So, Boss Daddy, we can say that if you pursue your dreams, it might not be what you expect. It might not be what it is, but keep on doing it if you want to do it. But you just kept on moving. And how does it feel, man? How does it feel that, I guess what the good side of it, I guess?
Well, the good side of it is you still have all these connections, so, it's like the good side of it is that you did what you wanted to do,
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. It's like it's like the bad side is that you just basically can realize, okay, maybe it's not for me, and you believe you wasted all your time, but in reality, no, dude, it's like you just did what you had to do, and you loved it, during that period of time. You felt like a celebrity. Hell, I felt like a celebrity every time I went to a different city performing, So with that in mind, it's like, just kind of do what you got to do, man. Just don't be an idiot. Don't be stupid. And just sit down and ponder what could happen. Just get your ass up and freaking start doing it. Freaking heck. Oh, no, I don't have that much money to do it. Shut up. Do something.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's like everything it's going to take a sacrifice. But if something that you love to do, pursue it. Of course, it is great to have a support group also, but
hell no, it doesn't really matter if you have a support group. Support yourself.
And
that shit what everybody else thinks.
And that's what exactly I was gonna get down to also, because the bad side is when you're trying to go through your dreams.
If you're asking how do you get through the negative stuff when people try to knock you down, try to think that you're never gonna make it and stuff like that, the best way to do it is this: ignore them. Those people are called anchors, okay? Anchors are basically people that are just trying to just kind of pull you to their level.
Even though you doing something, it might not come out as great as it is. At the end, I have that feeling that, it hopefully might inspire somebody to step up, get in, I can do better. Go ahead, step up. And that's what actually Boss Daddy, he did his podcast. I heard him, and I was like, you know what? Hopefully I can do that, because that's something I'll be interested in doing. So at least at the end, hopefully, don't think that, even though you didn't make it to the stars or whatever, and you're making all this luxury money and, you're doing whatever, but you might have inspired somebody. And that's what you did, Boss Daddy. That's why you call the Boss Daddy.
Heck yeah, I'm not Boss Daddy just because I'm sexy as hell and I got muscles.
Hey, how much are you lifting now, man?
Right now, freaking 340 pounds, and benching, and after that, I'm controls are up to 110.
Nice,
Well,
man.
I'm gonna work on a little bit more. Other than that, though, it's like freaking heck. I'm getting stronger, feeling good about myself. I look in the mirror and I say, "Damn, that is one sexy mouthful." But then I get myself a restraining order because I just can't stop looking at myself.
Hey, Boss Daddy, we're gonna end this with this. What was one of your best moments, you can say?
One of the best moments of my life, and during the time when I was doing all that fun stuff, gosh, I think it was probably got to open up for some really cool people that I've seen on television, like Tommy Chong and David Tell. I guess it's like I would have to say, like, being on the road, making people laugh, and just having them just kind of like relate to me in a way. So I think that was actually a pretty cool time.
Nice, man. Nice. So this is Boss Daddy right here. We're gonna get you on the mic later on in future episodes and see how you're doing, how everything's working. Probably some other topics. But thanks again, Boss Daddy. Yeah, keep on pursuing that dream.
No problem. It's always a pleasure talking to me. Okay? Take care, Cupcake.
Late.